So that's got things underway. Portugal cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Rivaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Conte. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Wan-Bissaka finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities? Oh, smashing header! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Portugal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he goes cross-field. Nagatomo. Bastoni. That's Rijkaard. Saka. And it's Van Basten. And he's played it back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here comes the corner. Portugal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. He has kept it out. What great reactions. Portugal have their second corner now. Timber clears it away. He's going for goal. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Timber. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nagatomo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Basten. Wan-Bissaka. And it's Rijkaard. Great ball, and he's in here. He is through here. And the shot! Well, there's the clearance. Portugal are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Portugal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Saka. Musiala. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, a delicate chip through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Upamecano. Mbappe might just make this. Rafael Leao has it in a wide position. That'll be a throw. Now the ball in. And that has been knocked clear. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Manchester United are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some
climbs up big! He's scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Mbappe! Nice physical challenge.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pass somewhat off target. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It's just beyond his reach. Conte.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Very nicely done. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a mighty effort. There's a goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, good spread. Rivaldo. He's picked his way through. And this is for... Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great vision. Mendes picks it up out wide. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Musiala. Nagatomo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Kante. Played back. Out towards the flank. And he's in on goal. There's the shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which...
Terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Rafael Leao. Alvarez. Can he get on the end of this? And that has been clubbed away. And here's Mbappe. Van Basten. That's good vision. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well read, nice interception. Nuno Mendes. Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Nicely aimed pass. Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, that's a key interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Kante running with the ball. Now it's Saka. Oh, good ball! He's in a great position here. Rafael Leao herring after the ball here. Gives it back. Has a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rijkaard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Portugal have their third corner. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's heaved it away. Bastoni has a look and plays it forward. For Musiala. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's got away, and the cross comes in. Oh, that's fabulous. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Looking to play him in. Hoist it in. Timber is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Rivaldo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, real chance to break. Musiala takes control of it and he's on the move. Van Basten. Upamecano kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. Alvarez. And he's running through. Great chance! It's a goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Forlan receives it in a good position here. Looking for options for movement.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Rivaldo. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Tries to play it through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, who saw this coming? Such a major day, and it has gone so terribly flat.
Well, it just goes to show it can happen to the best of us, but no one's giving up just yet.
Timber. Forlan. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Wan-Bissaka. He came in hard, very hard. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a pretty loose pass. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rijkaard. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Mbappe. That's headed upfield. Conte. Searching passes played there. That's at the end. Portugal have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Portugal cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Van Basten. Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, a very decent attempt. Portugal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Great chance! Goal! Portugal! And who else? Who else? This is what he lives for, taking centre stage yet again. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately...
Osimhen! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl!
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Zaragoza grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw.
And the shot! Goal! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Van Basten. Great vision. And he's in on... Big chance! We've got a goal! They've come back. They've come roaring back. This is becoming quite a game. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much...
Terrific header! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. And it's Van Basten. And he's cut it out. Brzezinski. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Osimhen. Now this could be a chance. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a cute ball. It's in! And they've got their lead back. Zaragoza take the lead. Conte.
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kaká. And here's Messi. Out towards the flank. Conte! keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kaká. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nagatomo delivers. Oh, that's a fine interception. Osimhen. Osimhen. Can he get it through? And this is Rosicky. He's found some space. And he's managed to get free. And it's played into the middle. He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ronaldo is there to clear. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Timber. And it's Cannavaro. And he's been shifted off it. Van Basten. Conte looking to add to his goal. Now Timber. Kaká. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. It's a good 35 yards out, this. That was travelling. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well read, nice interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Conte. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played out wide. Now, can they get him away? And this is Messi. David Villa. Looking to play him in. And it's half-time here. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que el estadio dispone de una sala de objetos perdidos que permanecerá abierta entre semana en horario de oficina.
So off we go once more.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Pull it. Roberto Carlos plays a sharp little ball here. Rosicky looking for options for... There's the shot! In for the pieces! Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Brzezinski. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Looking for the run. And this is Van Basten. Knocks it out wide. And it's Conte. Rijkaard. Spread it left. Hoist it in. He rises! There's a goal! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Portugal get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, it's pretty obvious they have to change their approach if they want this, and they do.
Ronaldinho, he's found a way through. This their second corner of the game. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. Cannavaro. Portugal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's Hullet. Makaleli. Threads one in. Look at the space here. So much time and space here. Timber gets into some space. Climbs up big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Raul was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Portugal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Goes looking wide. Swings in across.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Portugal have their second corner now.
El dorsal 9, Ronaldinho. El dorsal 13, Villa. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 38, el dorsal 21, Neymar. El dorsal 14, Owen. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Park Ji-sung. Shot a goal! There it is! And they are back where they started in this fight for promotion.
Well, the old saying about a wounded animal and all that being at its most dangerous has definitely held through this time.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to...
Up he goes! Goal! Portugal! And they have done it! We thought the dream was gone, but back they have come.
Wow, this is good, frighteningly good, Peter. Just about everything that could go well has gone well. If only it could be like this every game.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Portugal get themselves into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Park Ji-sung, and he whips it in. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Portugal are making a change now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Nicely weighted ball. He shifted it to the flank. Neymar's cross. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And that's that. Portugal are going up, and now they can dream. Your final thoughts, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Portugal are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. And he's intervened well there. Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. Aimed beyond the defence. And that has been clubbed away. Taken back almost at once. And here's Suarez. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Messi! Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that, and we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
And he's got the beating of his man. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Lovely bit of skill. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is good alertness. Neymar. He is through here. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Conte. Portugal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And it's Nagatomo. Neymar.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pinches it off him. Bastoni plays it long. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking to play him in. Neymar looking to run onto it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
He's shifting through the gears here. Rijkaard. Looking tidy in possession here. He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Now, can they get him away? Saka going face-to-face with his great rival. Del Piero. Timber makes the interception. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nuno Mendes. Saka looks to get on the end of this. Neymar. And it's Kukçu. Well read, nice interception. And here's Del Piero.
And again, they're pressing effectively. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Beckenbauer. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he cuts out the supply. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Del Piero. Now that's well seen too. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player who needs no introduction. Can he get on the end of this? Nuno Mendes. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Nagatomo for Conte. And it's Van Basten. And it's Conte. Rijkaard. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Played it again. And it's hoisted clear. Kukçu.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Luis Suarez. Conte. Rijkaard. And it's Mendes. Looking for options for movement. Cristiano Ronaldo. Saka. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Del Piero. And this is Luis Suarez. And he's lost his man here. He's come in hard. And he's heaved it away. Portugal can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Change of plan here, perhaps. Timber. Bastoni. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Conte. Great vision. Is there any support? He might not need it. Flashes it. He's got tall. Messi. Kukçu. And he's only too happy to take that back. Luis Suarez. Oh, that's a key interception. Kukçu. Now it's Messi. Looking for the run. Lovely shot, surely! Cleared without complication. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And we have our very first corner. Neymar goes short. And Del Piero! We've got a goal! And that could well be the winner!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They won another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Portugal, and this is Luis Suarez. Chance for a shot! Goal, Spain! And they're back in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Spain get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's picked his way through. Threads one in. Big chance! Nagatomo gets rid without sophistication. And Portugal can counter-attack here. Bastoni. That's a throw.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 15. Número 17.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Messi.
Luis Suarez. Messi picks it up out wide.
Spain really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Luis Suarez. Rijkaard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Neymar. Great ball if he can get there. It's Luis Suarez! Well, now it's a red. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Kirkchu. Kaká puts his foot on the gas. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. Oh, that was vital. So that's it. It is all over. Portugal can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. The end of the game. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Camavinga gets across to intercept that. Milan looking to pass their way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Always onto this. He's Mbappe!
Well, someone I'm really looking forward to seeing is one of a kind, El Diego. The word legend is badly overused in our world, Peter, but he qualifies with room to spare. An absolute genius.
Yeah, just watching the guy play is a thrill. He's so different, just brilliantly different.
Can beat teams pretty much on his own.
Neymar, and this is Neymar. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Milan with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. And it's Bergomi. And he's taking no chances there. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Saka. Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Saka. Quarter of an hour played. Portugal still without a single shot on target. Well timed, excellent interception. Musiala. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to play him in. There's the delivery. And that has been cleared. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Messi. Timber getting this one clear. Rijkaard. Rijkaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Nagatomo. Now it's Saka. Saka going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a promising position. And that has been slung wide. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Oh, that's well spotted. Saka. Van Basten. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Maradona. And it's Beckham. Camavinga. Looking for options for movement. Maradona was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Beckham, the regular corner taker. They've played it short. There's the shot! And he's following up! Goal! goal, Milan! And Milan have the lead. Neymar duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Timber. Ball played for Conte. Chance here to counter. Beckham. Rijkaard. Portugal finding their passes. Out towards the flank. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. Neymar. Just eases him off the ball. And it's gone back to the keeper. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Threads one in. Mbappe! Sticks it away! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And a chance! It's in!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Nagatomo, ambitious ball here. Oh, that's superb. Takes a shot! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Portugal have scored 2 quick goals here and are right back on level terms.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And they've switched it over to the other side.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
They get a throw in. And it's Conte. Out to the left it goes. And he's gone backward here. Oh, easy pickings there. Neymar looking understandably energised after his goal. Great vision. Now it's Beckham. Can he get on the end of this? Thinks about the shots. Can he finish? Goal, Milan! And they're back in front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Milan take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Portugal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Oh, terrible pass. He's picked his way through. Oh, look at the space here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Beckham plays a sharp little ball here. And he's there to clear it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Can he finish? He scores! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
This has become one superb game of football.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Kaká knocks it out wide. Nagatomo, terrific header! Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well played.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Big chance! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Oh, that's fabulous. Van Bouten pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Fired deep toward... He's got tall! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And here's Mbappe. And he thumps it clear. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Portugal have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the match ball here. He was the difference. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Good ball, good take. And this is Isco. Isco touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's in plenty of space here. He's in space and looking for options. It is a corner. They've played it short. Flings in across. And that has been knocked clear. Chance, surely! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through. And it's made its way to him. And it's pulled back. Bayer gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That has ended up in no man's land. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Isco. Portugal yet to have an attempt on goal. Kaká. Van Basten. Portugal finding their passes. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Camavinga. He has found the way through. He's gone for goal! They want to be quick to recover this. And the pass is intercepted. Ah, such a clever touch. Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Opts for safety. Played out to the left flank. What a throw in. Koundé. And it's Isco. Now he's got space here. Cleared away. And that's put paid to a promising move. Strong running down that left flank. Passing is crisp and sharp. Crosses it into the area. Well read. And the danger is averted. And he's straight offside. And it's Van Basten. Isco. Plays a sharp little... Big chance! Goal! Portugal!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Gol de Portugal. Marcó en el minuto 35 el dorsal 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Pedri aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Van Basten. He's picked his way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Isco. And here's De Jong, over to the left.
This is the time you need that pace.
Distributed tidily. It's a promising position.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And the counter is on. And it's Isco. Kamavinga. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. He's onside. Oh, it's played into the area. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Portugal are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And the second half gets underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Pass somewhat off target. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Isco, out to the right. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Pedri. Well, that has not gone well. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Van Basten. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Team still separated by the game's only goal. Pedri running with the ball. Now it's Van Basten. No outsmarting him this time. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Just about up to the hour now. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
No, that's been intercepted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
And he's shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, good-looking ball. Out to the left it goes. Kaká. Kaká will not want to lose it. Shoots! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
El dorsal 12.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Nicely spread. Kaká. Nicely aimed pass. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Played back in. Pedri wins the duel this time. Kaká. Played towards the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And he's managed to get free. Cross into the box.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 20, el dorsal 9 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 36, el dorsal 10.
Portugal have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Turns back here, probably the best option. Eder Militao. De Jong, spread out to the left. Amala. Played out wide. Now it's Isco. And that is out of play. Portugal are making a change now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Amala. Hit into the middle. And that will be it. Portugal can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Portugal.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Roberto Carlos couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender.
And Messi! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Japan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Conte. Rijkaard. And it's Conte. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Saka. Van Basten. And the finish! And that has left him in a heap. Mbappe. Messi. Mbappe. Distributed tidily. Now it's Saka. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Roberto Carlos. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Musiala. Rijkaard. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Van Basten. Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he thumps it clear. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Costa Curta is there, and he's gone for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. This looks Saka! That's another chance! Goal! Portugal! There is the breakthrough! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into a stride, and they're just not doing that.
Mbappe! Cleared without complication. Stood up well to him there. Nicely weighted ball. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Vardiol cuts out the pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Messi going face to face with his great rival. Oh, can he get onto this? The pass has gone astray. Davids, lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Davids. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, super ball. Chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Saka proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now Mbappe. And he shoots! Oh, taken with style! Japan are level! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He has found the... He's had a shot! Goal! Japan! And the comeback is complete. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Van Basten, Cannavaro gets a foot in here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Vardiol gets across to intercept that. 5 minutes till the break. Tries to pass it through. He's being urged to shoot. And this is real chance! He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Chance for a shot! Has another go! Oh, what a mistake! Driven forward, Ronaldo chasing after it. Rijkaard. Timber. He's found a way through. Hoisted in. And that has been cleared. And the half-time whistle goes. Some first-half thoughts?
Portugal are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
An instinct. Oh, smashing header! No, he couldn't get hold of it. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And now they can spring out of defence. Yamal gets into a good position. Vardiol. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, he's not getting any further than that. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Rijkaard. Yamal. Mateus. And here's Mbappe. Look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Japan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Dixon. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And here's Yamal. Nice control. He's tried one! He's missed, but not by that far.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And this is Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Van Basten. Japan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the...
Mbappe! Musiala now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gently done. That is good alertness. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now that's well seen too. Pass somewhat off target. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Japan grab a shot at goal! It's a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And here's Mbappe, shapes to shoot! And it's in! And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Timber. Portugal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Kaká. Can he get on the end of it? Shot, surely! Goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Portugal give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that would have won it.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Portugal are looking to go forward now. Yamal, it's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's Davids. Mateus. Now Davids. Messi! Well, there's the clearance. And it's skewed away. Messi. Nagatomo. And it's Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. Roberto Carlos.
There will be 5 minutes.
5 minutes to add. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Lovely feet. Now Davids. Oh, what a ball! Mbappe! No mistake! Any thoughts on the goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Substitution for Japan, number 8, Davids.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Japan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Number 11,
Beckenbauer. And time is up. Portugal illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times... It is a deeply historic derby. The rivalry between Spain and Portugal is ancient and heartfelt, and so this is an intense, intriguing Iberian affair. It is utterly unpredictable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. A pair of neighbours ready to go at each other again.
Well, the calibre of players available to both teams makes this game a potential classic every time, Peter. OK, you may think the Spaniards have had the better of things in direct showdowns.
Cristiano Ronaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Pedro Neto. This might spell danger. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Lenormand. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his just beautiful, beautiful passing.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Bernardo Silva takes control of it and he's on the move. Pedri. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And that has been cut short. Lenormand. And it's Ruiz. And he's picked it up out wide. Smoothly does it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played into the middle. And that is expertly dealt with. Neither side yet able to find the net. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. And here's Bruno Fernandes. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh my word, that is quite something! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And Portugal score first! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Portugal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Rafael Leao. Vitinha. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. There's the header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Can he stop it going out? And he's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Bernardo Silva. Decent chance! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Pedri. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That was a given. It always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Struck first time. Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Half an hour played now. Diogo Dalot. He shifted it to the flank. Shot could be... Shoots! Goal! Portugal! And they've got their lead back. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Nico Williams. Gonzalo Inacio. Rafael Leao chasing after it. Great skill, that's nice. And the pass is intercepted. Yamal. Now it's Pedri. He is through here. He's in space and looking for options. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Rodri. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. And he's there to clear it. That's a throw. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Portugal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Pedro Porro. And it's Grimaldo. Fabian Ruiz. It's Pedri. Bernardo Silva. Half-time getting close now. And this is Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Diogo Dalot. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Yamal. And Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. And that has been slung wide. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Fabian Ruiz. He rises! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Gonzalo Inacio. And it's Dallo. Can he get on the end of this? Pedro Neto. And it's Vitinha. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Bernardo Silva. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Yamal. Portugal can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Pedro Porro. And here's Yamal. Looking for options for movement. Chance to deliver. It's a mighty effort! That's another chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Rodri, that's a good ball out wide. Nice control. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Fabian Ruiz does well to stand firm and defend it. He's found a way through. And it's Grimaldo.
Grimaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's chosen to go back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's on it, can he get away? Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto! Really well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Rafael Leao. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto is on. Pedro Neto! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Portugal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Rafael Leao, quarter of an hour into the second half, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Williams. Yamal tries a shot! It's in! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And yes, it's him again. So is this the start of a comeback? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Played out towards the right wing. Grimaldo. And Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ruben Dias did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Ronaldo. Pedri. Rodri. Quality ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well read, nice interception. And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Rafael Leao. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Gives it back. It's Bernardo Silva. And it's Vitinha. Pedro Neto gets into some space. Rodri. Pedri. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Morata. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Rafael Leao. Just about up to 75 minutes. Cristiano Ronaldo touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Corner number 2 then. Well read, and the danger is averted. Grimaldo. Spain are looking to go forward now. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Bruno Fernandes receives it in a wide position. And that has been knocked clear. Gonzalo Inacio. Nuno Mendes. Back they go.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Bruno Fernandes, a massive creative influence, involved in so many goals. Merino, spread out to the left. And it's Grimaldo. Tries to play it through. Can he finish? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Ruben Dias. And Dallo. And he cuts out the supply. Spain, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Vitinha, played into space out wide. And no, that was never going to make it. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that's fabulous. Vitinha! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Pedri. Merino. Now it's Yamal. Nicely spread. Rafael Leao promptly onto that, and that is that. And they've got a throw. Another throw-in. Goes looking wide. And he's managed to get free. Tries the cross. And the keeper beats it away. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao, given the lift of his goal. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Well, that has not gone well. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Merino. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Nico Williams goes short. And he's in on goal. And that's it. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the...